Good evening, mortals. My name is Jay, and welcome to my studio. You'd like to hear a story about the land of Geo? Then please, take a seat and make yourself comfortable. This is a long story about a traveller in search of their dearest sister. After quelling storm terror, bringing closure to those grieving, and aiding others in finding what has been lost, they begin the trek to Liyue, the city of contracts, in search of the Archon Rex Lapis, hoping that they would help them find their dear sister. But since nothing in life goes as planned, what they actually did was time travel back to Amber's story quest where they accidentally encountered Xiangling.
I haven't activated the wrong cutscene again, have I? Yeah, I've accidentally started a pissing cutscene again. 1 second. Yeah, I should have seen that coming. Yeah, I'll see what I can do about that later. Something to think about, I guess.
Then, several months later, they returned to finish what they had started. In which the poor girl has been sat here waiting in Springvale for well over 6 months for me to come give us some raw meat.
This is the boar's natural habitat. You can't hunt them here. You'll send them all running.
I'm sorry. I got excited and didn't think of the impact we'd have.
Xiangling just casually destroying the natural ecosystem. Free wheat.
Top-notch chef cooking top-notch cuisine with top-notch meat from Springvale. Our reputation would spread far and wide.
Woo, business.
There's no such thing as normal ingredients to me. I will not stand for having my creativity shackled by what ingredients I can and can't use. Food cooked like that is destined to be boring. Period.
So how many people do you think she's almost killed with food poisoning with this mindset? Slowly, intimidatingly approach Brooke.
But I disagree. I don't think my cooking is at all inferior to anyone else's.
No, in my humble opinion, my cooking's brilliant. Interceptor? Seems a bit harsh. Frog. Yay, we're looking for ingredients. Frog. Frog. She should put frog in a dish. Hey, another frog. Damn, another frog. And another frog.
Go and pick some. Get a good handful.
Yes, Xingqiu, you're already here staring at them, but sure, I'll pick them.
Somebody's injured.
Hello? You're injured? Here's the camp. Like, hello, sirs. I'm just here to borrow your cooking equipment. Ow. I love being overleveled. Now, what do we need? We need soup. Make this nice man 2 bowls of soup.
Calm down. Can we really eat a tree that's that aggressive?
Paimon, you can eat anything if you set your heart to it.
Only one way to find out.
But that's the true moral message of this entire quest. Woo, we've made it to our dungeon. Those spikes look fine. Sure nothing bad will come from all these spikes. I didn't even touch the spikes. I assume I meant to sacrifice your fellow again. Just blow your fire a little further. I didn't realise there was multiple of these encounters. Oh, it's dead.
This pattern is unmistakable. It belongs to a breed of boar that went extinct 300 years ago.
I'm sure it tastes really good then, nicely aged.
The condensate of jumbo cryo slime and extinct. Right! Now let's get back to Springvale.
I feel like that's cheating a little bit, like, oh, you're just there with your regular boar meat. Oh, well, we brought back an extinct species of boar. Why does the leave domain always have a question mark by it? Are we just going to enter a domain one day and it's just not going to let us go? Because honestly, that sounds quite funny.
What? Can humans really does that really make sense? Oh, like the way that you keep food fresh.
I don't know if that's how science works.
Olaf, do you want to come and watch a cooking competition?
Hey Olaf, I know you've just woken up in a completely different era of time, Captain America style, but do you want to come watch a cooking contest?
We're ready to cook.
Should we just go over sabotage their cooking just a little bit? Oh, no, I just threw some pepper in there by accident. Now, was that pepper or woodlouse? Who would know? Honestly, I don't know why Xiangling's so stressed. This is easy. I can give her the frogs.
Both chefs' dishes today were nothing short of exception. But this is a Xiangling.
Whoopee! I
Ha! Cry, Brooke.
win! Who knows? Maybe you'll bump into me out in the wild again.
It's quite the threat. And there we have it. Quest complete. We have now done Xiangling's story quest. Cooked some dishes, rescued a guy from the cave. They'd been in there for 300 years, and apparently he's fine and good now, so yeah, good for him, I guess. I'm sure he's definitely not going to have any issues that might need to be addressed.
So now that we have finished our business in Mondstadt for good, we can proceed on to the Archon quest, except psych, we need to do Xingqiu's quest first. Well, it's been raining all day, so what better time to do a Hydro character's quest? And obtain our Liyue travel guide.
We're looking for the Liyue volume of the Teyvat travel guide. Do you have it in stock?
Sorry, dear. We stopped stocking that a very long time ago. It just wasn't selling.
That's quite surprising. People like travel guides.
The thing is, the author made it too personal, and the result wasn't really much of a guide.
Yeah, fair enough then.
Did somebody say out of print books?
Ooh, who's this? I have absolutely no idea.
Since you and I are both in search of lost books, what say we travel together to Mount Qingce and pay a visit to Cheng the Ninth?
People in Genshin don't have very good stranger danger, you know? Like, we're a random guy in a bookshop, and you're like, oh, let's travel together on these desolate roads with nobody about. It's like, yeah, that's gonna end well for you. Obviously, we're a very nice person, so we're not gonna kidnap him. But we could. Hello, old man, where are you? We'd like to take books from you. And bamboo shoots. Yeah, that's an old lady, not an old man. Did he fall off a cliff? No. So are you Cheng the Ninth? Yes, you are.
No, I can't afford to give a 70% discount on the price. I'd never be able to buy my collection back.
That's your business. The question is, do you want your books, or do you want food on your plate? Perhaps you'd like to take your books with you to an early grave.
That would save his money problems.
Whoa there, friend. Come on. This gentleman is either willing to make a deal or he's not. You can't force him to sell against his will.
Just who do you think you are? Keep your nose out of other people's business.
Stop yelling your business in front of other people and they won't get involved. So the Fatui is ruining lives, and that guy wants his books back. About an average day in Teyvat, I guess.
Hello? Xingqiu? Anybody in there?
No wonder this book is so highly sought after.
Yeah, we've lost him.
And I meant every word I said to Cheng the Ninth. I will return his act of kindness. It is the just thing to do.
After he's finished reading the book. It's raining, you might want to get that ancient book inside.
I gotta hand it to the Goofball clan. What you lack in numbers and talent, you make up for in guts.
I mean, we technically already left Chang's place. Like, we're just on our way out. It's you making the big situation here.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I say Goofball clan? I meant Guhua clan. That's what you goofballs call it, right?
I feel like I'm on the playground again.
I may be young, my liege, but the path I have chosen makes me no stranger to conflict. Why should I cower in the face of evil?
Oh, great speech. But now it's time for you to learn your lesson.
Oh no, the Fatui is dead.
Would it be too much to hope they've learned their lesson?
Yes.
Ugh, this guy is so annoying. Paimon just wants to slap him right in his stupid face.
Okay, calm down. Calm down, Paimon. He's just a bookworm, that's all.
But from now on, he shall be known as Guhua Geek.
Devastating blow. So am I meant to know what the Guhua clan is? Clan is? I think this is what I get for not paying attention when people are talking. I love Liyue Harbor purely for the rooftop parkour. I think I've gone too high. Yep, and we fell off the roof. How menacing as he jerks around slightly.
The course of action we must take is now clear. To start with, please deliver this letter to the Feiyun Commerce Guild. They will know what to do.
Yay, more errands.
Please take a seat here in Liyue Pavilion, where you may enjoy some light refreshments while taking in the ocean view. Consider it a small token of our esteem.
Can't say no to that.
Paimon didn't think Guhua Geek had so much clout.
It's so weird seeing the word clout in, like, fantasy game.
Since Gentry Mount-sized business has to do with core lapis, we simply need to buy up all the stock there is in Liyue. That will put him in a rather sticky situation.
No, simple matters then.
Once you have purchased all the core lapis, please proceed to the Feiyun Commerce Guild's warehouse, where you can see the rest of the plan unfold.
Ooh, let's go shopping. This is a very pretty area. Although they seem to have a bit of a dust problem. That's one guy down.
All of it? Though my business may not seem so big, I should warn you that I can get what you need, both legitimately and not so legitimately. Best you give me an actual number.
Not shady at all. Who knew business was so easy? Now we glide and we keep gliding until we make it to the chasm.
Aha, finally. I thought you might come. I hear the Feiyun Commerce Guild has been buying up all the core lapis stock in Liyue Harbor.
News travels very quickly. I just want to buy up all the stock in Liyue. Now we have to look for carts. Is this a cart?
Let Paimon see. Yep, that's it.
Yeah, cart. There we go, that's one more cool lapis.
Oh, wonderful. Thank you both. Yes, let's make this official. I also hope you could put in a good word with your boss for me.
What, you overcharged us and then made us run errands?
Just who I was hoping to see. I was just thinking to myself, gentry mount-sized thugs have been mysteriously absent for a while now. You wouldn't know anything about that, would you?
Not at all.
But tell me, what on earth do you plan to do with so much core lapis?
We can have a really nice bath in it.
I went everywhere trying to find someone selling core lapis before I realized the Feiyun Commerce Guild had been on an acquisition spree. Core lapis is hardly a rare mineral, and yet suddenly the stocks dry up, just like that. Explain yourselves. What is the meaning of this persecution?
You have a bad beard. That's the meaning of this persecution.
Master, if you please, seize their core lapis.
Oh no, we killed the Fatui again.
Impressive. You are no common.
Gentry Moutsai. Coercion and intimidation are hardly the attributes of a respectable businessman. The problems that your business practices have created, I have sought to resolve through mine.
Exactly, that is why we have coerced and intimidated other people into your direct downfall. Good, I cannot talk today. I should not be a YouTuber.
How dare you subject me to such viciousness? This is a malicious and calculated attempt to run me into the ground.
Yes, well done, sir.
You? Funny speaking, book reading, guhua geeking Xingqiu are the heir of the Feiyun Commerce Guild?
Yeah, I'm fairly certain that is what we just established. And now he's gone.
Wonderful. Legend of the Shattered Halberd. I was beginning to think that goofwop rascal had swindled me.
It's been like a day. I think it takes a bit longer than that to get through a book. Ooh, strange bookmark. And we've completed it with minimal input from Xingqiu. With the prerequisite quest completed, it was now time to move on to the Archon quest and unravel the true story of Liyue. Now we've completed all the prerequisite quests, I hope, we can talk to the locals. Hello, what is this? Wrong guy, it's lady down here.
The Qixing is comprised of mere mortals. Rex Lapis is a god. Mondstadt's god is nowhere to be seen, whilst our god is forever with us.
Yeah, I'm throwing some shade to the neighbors.
Stay in Liyue long enough and you'll see. Given that you just left your godless city, it's time you experienced what it's like to be in a city whose god has walked with it through all of history.
Oh, I guess the residents of Liyue do not look too fondly upon Mondstadt. I also love that we offer no defense for Mondstadt in that, which is like, yeah, godless city. Bunch of heretics. Ooh, it's glowing. How pretty.
Whoa, look at all the people! We gotta get up front, we can't see squat back here!
Short problems. Oh.
What? What's going on?
Something very bad. I don't think the big dragon was meant to fall dead. Just run, sprint.
But can we even get out of here safely?
No stealth needed, just run.
Stop! Stop!
Come with me.
Huh?
Yeah, let's just go after the mysterious guy. And like, none of these guys in the background gonna stop us? Or are we just gonna have a nice talk?
I'm not a bad guy. Oh, okay, perhaps I'm kind of a bad guy, but I'm not here to give you any trouble.
At least he's honest.
But, regrettably, given I'm a Fatui envoy from Snezhnaya, there's no way I'd be trusted after something of this magnitude. The ruling Qixing of Liyue has always been overly suspicious of us.
Yes, overly suspicious. You have never once ever given them good reason to be suspicious of the Fatui. Good evening, Millilith. There is nothing, absolutely nothing to see here. I am definitely not currently wanted. Good day to you, sir. Oh, I missed the bank. There he is.
Here, let me give you this.
Bribery. Yes, we're going wherever. Hello, Adepti. Oh, cool, we get to beat up the army. No, I'm just standing around while I beat up their comrades.
Well...
Your god's dead. Yeah, these guys are significantly less menacing after playing the, Archon quest. Not the Archon quest, Lantern, right? That one. Ooh, we gotta go free a guy from Amber. He's gonna be like right at the bottom, isn't he? Oh, there he is. He looks quite cozy. I don't see what his problem was. It was a bird.
Foolish mortal, come forth and receive your punishment.
I don't know why he got cut off there.
Rex Lapis, assassinated? At the rite of dissension?
Yes.
Correct. Thus, one may not leave this place in its current state, for fear of the risk to innocent lives in one's absence.
So he's built a glorified death trap.
One will depart as soon as one has attended to this matter. One trusts that the manner of your departure will be swifter in nature.
Just tell him to fuck off, okay. Do you speak to the other Adepti then?
How about we cook up some extra special dishes for the Adepti? We're sure to get Cloud Retainer's attention that way. Paimon bets they were making an offering to the Adepti.
Really, Paimon? Yeah, I guess we have to guess the last thing. Let's make these. This is flour, that's meat. Oh, apparently it was some more meat. Yeah, it's a good thing I had some.
Find your way through mine abode, and you shall receive an audience with the Adeptus whom you seek.
God, first we cook with the flour, and now we have to do this. Another bird.
But enough. State the matter which brings you here at once. You have disturbed the tranquility of this place for long enough.
Bringing villagers into here probably disturbed the tranquility already.
Rex Lapis. Assassinated? How can this be? Such a heinous crime! Who would dare? The notion is so preposterous as to be unbelievable. One shall have to verify the truth of the matter independently. Perhaps one shall quash Liyue first, then convene with the other Adepti.
I feel like we're doing this slightly out of order.
Oh, it appears we have a cat on the desk now. Did you kill Rex Lapis? Oh, yes, you did, but you're a little ninja boy. No, does the murderer of Rex Lapis want his cheeks rubbed in little circles? While you are the cutest little assassin going, I must politely ask that you leave the desk so I can continue playing the video games.
Your audience with the Adeptus before you is now concluded. Leave at once,
And get cut off. Okay, let's go find the last person on our checklist.
To the blind, everything may not be as it appears.
Hmm?
Guess we should go ask the boss lady of the inn about just how she manages to talk to Adepti.
This is probably going to involve more cooking, isn't it?
How about this? You go see the chef for a bowl of almond tofu and a plate of whatever it is you're best at making. Almond tofu is one of the few human foods Xiao likes. The other dish is up to you.
Up to us, eh? What do you think you're the best at cooking? Really hard to screw that one up, right?
Yep, as I guessed, it involved more cooking. Why are you not in the kitchen? Into the kitchen. Hello, ghosties. Please fuck off, I need tofu.
Doesn't seem to be anything.
Oh. I keep forgetting there are ghost children running around Liyue all the time.
What? You saw it too? There really is a ghost. What? How could I?
Okay, so he's useless now. What do?
We could have just lied to him.
Right. Best you two be off. Go see to it that little ghost doesn't go scaring anybody else.
Didn't realize we were doing some ghost busting.
There she is! So scary! Quick, you grab her!
I don't think we should be running around grabbing children. Oh, that's a weird camera perspective.
Silly Billy,
Oh, of course the ghost girl sings. Why don't she just go hang out with the other ghost children? Oh, there's a kitty on the roof. Hello, good sir. I've never seen you up here before.
If the Liyue Qixing has locked up Exuvia and won't let anyone near, then our quest to find the seven is already over.
That was easy. Yeah. Well, we've finished the first act.
You sound remarkably sure of yourself. Remember, we are mere mortals. Our ideas are fluid like water. Only the Tsaritsa truly has a will as solid as the permafrost.
Oh god, we're being like convinced to join the cult, aren't we? Oh, farewell, archaic lord. What a lovely restaurant.
It is an honor to meet you. I have heard tell of you from Mondstadt.
He's so stiff.
The Qianquan Ningguang has forbidden anyone from accessing Rex Lapis's vessel, which of course you would need to access if you were to achieve your goal of meeting all of the seven.
Are we just gonna go like see his corpse? Like, yep, that's the Liyue Archon clip checked off. Didn't tell us much, you know. Not very talkative. Well, we've got a bag of pocket money, and we're off to go find some jade. Isn't that lovely? Oh, never one of Liyue's little kitties. Hello, small one.
The patterns, the facade, these are all the finger. Noctilucous jade is a mystical stone used to light up the darkness, and so its brightness is the important thing. It is the moon. It can't be helped. Trying to deprive a merchant of his profits would be like forcing a ravenous wolf to vomit up the food in its stomach. Nonetheless, under the right conditions, these thin slices will serve.
What a pleasant metaphor.
What sort of conditions?
Actually, that was a simile. Where is the nearest waypoint? It's that domain, isn't it? I don't know.
Use pyro to keep making the pot hotter until we get the results we need. Mr. Xiangling said that the shinier and bluer the ore gets, the better it is. So, pay close attention.
God, they're asking me to multitask.
More hilly churls. They don't give up, do they? Looks like they're mad that we ruined their food.
No, I mean, to be fair, I feel like I'd probably be a bit pissed if people forced my nation to starve. It's not really a nation, it's like an encampment, but still.
Alas, alas, all things must pass.
Well, if this is to be used to say farewell to Rex Lapis, then I shall sell this to you at half the price.
We should have probably led with that then. Jade.
Although with that said, since we got back from Dwayne Karst, none of those pesky Millilith soldiers have come chasing after us. Wonder what that's about.
Oh, we just gave them enough brain damage that they don't remember. It's fine.
Golden House?
The only mint in Liyue, which is to say the only mint into that. All the mora that flows throughout the world is minted there.
Wow! Oh, no! Paimon wasn't thinking about anything bad. Paimon thinks it suits Morax.
Paimon is going to go rob the mint.
Ugh, you ignorant shoppers. Always coming in here with your stupid questions.
Oh, what's brilliant customer service.
Perhaps you don't know. Tradition states that we should decoct perfume from different subspecies of silk flower when making an offering to a statue of the seven. Rex Lapis will then make his own choice between the scents.
Yeah, but he's dead, so we should just, assume for him.
I heard the awful news about what happened at this year's Rite of Dissension. It would be bad luck to say it out loud, but I've been worried about our dear Lord ever since. I'm worried that everything I've heard is true.
It is, don't worry. Help? What's happening? That was weird.
So this time we get to go around town looking for nice-smelling ladies to talk to? Paimon likes this job.
I think I like this one as well.
Maybe we can find some good candidates at the Adventurers Guild.
I don't think adventurers probably smell all that good. You know, they're out in the mud all day. That might mean they have really, really good perfume, I guess.
The fortune teller, right? Paimon remembers she smells pretty good. Thanks, Lon. See you around.
Does Paimon just go around smelling women? You know, I'm rather fond of women, but I don't really go around sniffing them.
Oh, I heard a rumor about a couple who were snooping around town looking for a sweet-smelling lady.
I don't think this is the reputation we want.
So, where is a good place for making sweet, sweet perfume? You mean Wanmin Restaurant? Good choice. Let's go.
Yeah, something tells me she wouldn't like it if we dragged her out into some dingy gorge. Like, yeah, just hang out with the Hilly Chills, it'll be fine.
Now use your strong hand to stir it with a persistent rhythm. Keep going until the juices start to come out.
Lovely.
Anyway, shall I give you a brief overview of each scent? It might just help you match the right scent to the right occasion.
Paimon wants to hear this.
I don't. I'm on, but go ahead.
Finally, the third one has a soft but lingering scent, like a mist that captures the last light of dusk. Mature women adore this one.
I guess I should look into the third one then.
Oh, what was that? That's the one older ladies like, right?
I guess Rex Lapis is an older lady.
Does that mean that Rex Lapis is actually an older lady?
I have certain reasons why I cannot be there in person. Please, do this for me.
How suspicious.
This harbor is like a mountain of dry tinder. One spark, and the fire will consume us all.
And it does seem to be built out of a lot of wood.
Oh, an old lady like me can't afford to buy a place in this city. See this ceramic teapot? My entire household is in here.
She is like the old lady that lived in a shoe. And we are now inside the teapot. Ow, that looks like a very sturdy bridge. Almost missed one. Boxes.
Do you think this old granny could also be an adeptus?
Maybe, just maybe. Help. Oops.
Why would she say in the city?
Nice city, you know?
An adeptus? Oh, I haven't heard anyone say those words in earnest for a long time. As to whether I am one or not, child, surely you already understand.
I understand nobody in Liyue likes giving direct answers. Do a bike heights then.
Well, Allow me.
Oh, child's back.
Seems I missed out on some interesting information. I suppose I'll just have to find a more opportune moment next time.
Oh, sus.
You both need to calm down. I don't know what's gotten into you.
Yeah, we got punched by your co-worker. That's what got into us.
Paimon definitely felt like Child wasn't happy with us just now.
Probably not, but who do we care about pleasing him?
Hello? Is anybody there?
Welcome to Boo Boo Pharmacy.
Another ghost.
Anyway, there's something weird about this one over here. What's the talisman doing on her forehead? It can't be. She's a zombie.
That seems like quite the illogical leap, even if it's true.
What it looks like. Don't know. Where to find it? Don't know either. Where it came from? Also don't know.
I like this kid.
So what are we gonna do? Quick, Mr. Xiangling!
You almost make it sound like I'm some sort of bourgeois parasite whose only utility lies in providing quaint pieces of trivia on demand.
You are good at it.
A few of us risked our lives to disarm it, which amazingly we managed. And then we turn our backs for 2 seconds, and you've already gone and repaired it!
Womp womp.
Excuse me, everyone. Did Chi-Chi say a bad thing?
Yes, incredibly heinous.
I apologize, but I warned you, didn't I? As the old Liyue saying goes, the walls have ears.
What might he want with it?
Oh, yes, don't worry. I will remember to bring the Mora this time.
Sure you will. Ooh, another kitty.
Behold, the glorious sights of Liyue Harbor, stretching out far and wide.
Ooh, who's this, I wonder?
They say that when Lady Ningguang ponders important affairs, she retreats to her jade chamber with none but her 3 closest confidants in tow. Why brings she these trusted 3 to sift through sources, dig through documents, looking for information? Piece by piece, facts and figures paint a picture on the walls of the chamber. But well before the wall is filled, Lady Ningguang's mind is made up. Having made her call, she has every last document shredded, and whoosh, she scatters the shavings out her window. Ah, look at them, how they billow in the wind like a sudden swirling blizzard. As the fragments fall, traces of text flicker before the eyes of the merchants of Liyue, like ink stains in white snow. The saying goes, the rarest treasures in the land are the words brought by the paper snow. For the words of the Tianquan have the power to move mountains, and all throughout the land know it.
That was really cool. However, throwing paper out of the window seems like it's terrible for the environment, which is a pattern I'm noticing in Liyue. Act 2 is complete.
An invitation to visit the Jade Chamber is a rare honor indeed.
Also feels like this could be a trap. We are a wanted criminal, but you know. Tasty Prima Gems.
This is bad. Paimon's supposed to be your guide, but Paimon doesn't know where the way up to the Jade Chamber is.
Yeah, that seems like a significant oversight to not just give us a map or something.
Why don't we shoot you up to the Jade Chamber using the ballista?
That doesn't sound like a good plan.
Now that you mention it, we could use the Guizhong ballista to see if there's another way up nearby.
To the ballista? Oh shit, more Millith. Probably gonna have to bother them.
What nonsense! Seize these suspicious intruders at once!
Well, here they come. Line them up and knock them down.
Make an awful bit of a habit of beating up the military here. Gosh, there's so many of them. They ever considered having less military?
Stop! What's all this about?
Lady Kuching, these two strange people suddenly appeared.
The Guizhong Ballista in Tianheng Pass has long been in disrepair, and yet it was fixed in a single night. I came here to investigate that occurrence.
No idea.
May we meet again, traveler?
No, I'm so glad we got to listen to that explanation.
So, what should we give to Ningguang when we... Oh, right! Paimon dreamed of an amazing snack last night. Sugar-frosted slime!
I don't know if I should be concerned. Slime.
Uh-oh. It looks like the treasure hoarders have locked someone inside.
Yeah, as you do.
Great! Paimon's sugar-frosted slime now comes in a beautiful package.
That still sounds mildly revolting. Especially after using AO3 for a bit and hearing people's creative ideas with, slime. Oops. Falling off the side of buildings, never a good look. Might this be our guide?
And yet the code they used was not the one for guess, but for the Yuheng. What's going on here?
Ah, Kachin gave us the wrong code. Ooh.
As such, I have been putting eyes and ears out ever since you reached Liyue.
Oh god.
Everyone at Wangshu Inn is one of ours.
Including the ghost? Yo, we are so high up. Ooh, you can see all the way to Fontaine, Dragonspine, and Mondstadt all the way over in the distance. How much of Sumeru can you see from here? You can get a nice view of the chasm. You can see awfully far from here as well. There's a few spots I like in Liyue because you can just kind of stand up there and you can see everything. It's a very pretty world. Holy shit, you can see Inazuma from up here as well. It is definitely something unique only to the Jade Chamber. Yeah, just to be able to stand up high and look around and see all these different places. It's really cool. See how like the geography differences in the different regions. It's a very pretty game.
Wowee! What a huge hall! Paimon's never seen such a fancy place before.
It is rather nice, isn't it? And they have a pond and everything. Just nick some of her books while we're at it.
If possible, I'd like to have your trust. Well, we have made quite a bit of trouble for you recently. How about this? You can pick any one object here as you please, and you may take it with you.
Yay! Paimon was just waiting for you to say that. Let's see, what should we get?
I want her desk. Lovely chair. Hello, up to anything suspicious, sir? Ouch, this is not fun. I wish the rain would fuck off Earth. Anyway, so what research did we have to investigate? God, finally. Some of those Fatui guys take a while to kill. So they're making fake papers to try and channel its power. I'm sure that can only end well. Mr. Zhongli, we have arrived.
She's super rich and so generous. Yeah, his take on Ningguang is quite different from Paimon's. He thinks that even the tactless Yuheng is more trustworthy than her.
Hey, she's honest.
That's correct. Your singing will surely bring out the strongest fragrance from the flowers.
So how good is your singing? Really? Why doesn't Paimon believe you?
Oh, Paimon, we are the best singers in all the land. Search for wild glaze lilies. Oh, I think I found them. It was awfully easy.
It's time to sing, whenever you're ready.
Da 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 da.
Not as bad as I was expecting. Oh, they did things.
Well, that's nice and all, but will those petals be useful for the rite of parting?
Unfortunately, no.
Oh, of course.
Hello, traveler. I'm surprised you still remember my name.
We met like a couple hours ago.
Of the current 7 Archons, the youngest is Sumeru's god of Dendro. She is merely 500 years old, whereas Rex Lapis was more than 6,000 years old at the time of his passing.
Fairly old dude. Ganyu looks like her character was meant to have a bow, and then they just forgot and never changed their hairstyle. It's like, head doesn't sit like that unless it's tied up. She has horns, Paimon. What did you think she was? Woo, time to go back. we're not hopping all the way there. Appears to be quite a bit of Badui around here. Engage with the MILF. This is sure to end well.
Things are taking a turn for the worse. Consider your next course of action carefully, traveler. If you're trying to prevent an explosion, it may be wisest to look for the fuse first.
Ooh, let's enter the mint. I'm sure this will end well. I feel like there's a more efficient way to store that much more. Or maybe it's only just like a thin layer of it and there's actually just like boxes underneath. Okay, I've jumped into the money pit. I don't think I can get out of the said money pit. Pretty. I should just leave it there as a statue. Maybe we should just join the Fadui. I mean, it might be easier.
Battle? So you're the type that goes looking for trouble, huh?
Was that not already obvious?
Fighting talk, I love it! Now let's see you live up to it.
I won! Nice ass shot. Standing there all friendly.
I had hoped it would never come to this, for the weak will be swept away in the process.
This does not sound good. I feel like we should just stab Charles now. Like, he's already weak from using his magic form. We should just stab him and save ourselves a lot of trouble.
Simple. I've already prepared the means to awaken it.
See, we should have stabbed him. Uh-oh.
It's not just you. We've got new Millilith recruits who can't even stand at attention without shaking. The force of an ancient god's presence seems to be too much for ordinary people to handle.
I don't fucking blame them, they're about to drown. Oh god, I guess it's our turn to fight now. That does not look good.
Divine power. I am very familiar with it. Be careful not to get hit.
Ouch. Immediately gets hit.
My name means swiftness. Take my power and run as I do.
Ooh, we can run quicker.
Once you've adapted, try to use them in battle.
I don't think we have time to wait and try and adapt. Gosh darn it, they don't give up, do they?
The Fatui's numbers are thinning!
Are they?
The interlopers are no more. Now we may commit ourselves fully.
It's working! We just need to keep this up!
Be careful now.
The Guizhong Ballista is destroyed. Without its covering fire, retaliation shall be difficult.
But the Jade Chamber is our last line of defense. We can't give another inch, no matter what.
I have
Another idea.
What do you mean, Lady Ningguang?
I'll sacrifice the Jade Chamber. What is the meaning of this?
I understand.
Traveler, lend me a hand. Farewell, old friend. Goodbye for now. Let us meet again in the future.
At first, it was only the size of a small room, but with continued expansion, it has become the palace that lies before you now.
Yep, lies at the bottom of the sea.
Looks like the conflict between humans and Adepti was avoided. All's well that ends well, huh?
Something tells me it's not over quite yet. Anyway, I'd like to thank Lisa for carrying that fight. I've accidentally built her to be a bit of a DPS. I wasn't really trying with her build, and now we're here.
Do you think he doesn't know about the attack on Liyue? Visiting the Fatui at a time like this could only mean more trouble. We had better go and make sure that everything is okay.
Ooh, let's go cause trouble then.
It's you two. I believe we've met once before. In the city of Bards, was it? I'm glad you still remember my name.
You did punch us. Kind of hard to forget.
Besides, I thought we were getting along quite well together, didn't you? Except for that little tussle we had at the end.
That is one way to put it, I guess.
The contract is fulfilled. That which thou seeketh is now bestowed unto thee. For my promise is solid as stone.
Ooh. What if we just took it?
Perhaps it's best that I explain.
Yeah, you better. We've been doing errands for you all day.
They seized the opportunity to supplant Liyue's divine protectors, and used the subsequent power vacuum left by my death to quickly gain complete control of Liyue.
Of course, what else would they do?
As for the bargaining chip that the Tsaritsa used to balance the scales, uncover that answer for yourself in your future journeys.
Oh, how mysterious.
Star of the show is fake. We spent so much time trying to organize it. It would be a real shame not to go there now.
I guess so. Now let's hear what the Millith has to say for themselves. Look for Zhongli. No, there he is.
When I was journeying with you, though I still had the Gnosis in hand, I knew that I must soon retire from my role as an Archon. So I had to rehearse a little for my new life.
Might want to rehearse some more.
I've heard that Ningguang is busy milking that for all it's worth on the foreign relations front at the moment, browbeating the envoys of the Fatui.
As she should. Pain in the ass, that child.
Also, isn't the Golden House the only mint in the entire continent? Will it even continue to work? This is terrible! We're all about to run out of Mora! The world is coming to an end!
I mean, did you see how much more they had stockpiled in there? I think we'll be good for a while. And on that note, the Archon quest comes to a close. But that is not where the Traveller's story ends. So please, come back again soon to hear the rest of this story.